And we're going to start moving down on our back, soles of our feet together, knees out wide, starting to connect with the breath. And before we do, I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong to start practice. Soles of our feet together, knees out wide. If you have a block and a bolster, that's wonderful. If you don't, that's also fine. Wherever you are is perfect. We're going to start moving down on our backs. And we're missing Galen, who is now probably on Machu Picchu today. So exciting that she is traveling to such exotic places. Again, moving down on our elbows first, then down on our backs. Making sure that the bottom of our spines are on our bolsters. Again, starting to connect with the breath, breathing into a 4 count, holding to a 4 count, and exhaling to a 4 count. Again, it's always possible to inhale and draw those knees together. Hold to a 4 count, and then exhale as you allow your knees to fall open with gravity. Or simply place the soles of your feet on the mat, knees up. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, either in Baddha Konasana or soles of your feet on the mat. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now allow your breathing to come naturally to its own rhythm. Allow the warmth of your breath to go to any area of your body that is tense or sore, and allow the breath to relieve the tension or soreness that is there. Imagine your breath gathering up all of the tension and soreness in your bodies and breathing it out so that you begin to feel peaceful and relaxed. Any distracting thoughts or feelings that you may have, allow them to be sent out with the breath. And as you breathe, allow yourselves to go deeper and deeper into this state of calm, knowing that you are in control at all times. Connect with a personal intention for this practice. That intention could be physical, mental, or someone you love. Seal that intention with one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Good job. Inhale your knees and arms to center. And as you're on the bolster, go ahead and exhale. As your knees fall to the left, arms to the right, look over your right shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing in to this simple twist, opening up those right obliques as you do, releasing toxins, massaging our internal organs. It's a deeper stretch when we're on our bolster. Inhale back to center and exhale as your knees fall down to the right, arms to the left. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist, opening up those left obliques as you do, releasing toxins, and smile. It's Thursday. It's a beautiful day out today. Unfortunately, it's getting warmer very quickly here. Yesterday was very warm compared to the day before as we were walking around the block. That's funny how quickly that happens. Inhale back to center, and then exhale as you roll over onto your right side in the fetal position. And again, breathing in and out. And then from here, slowly use your hands to come up to the top of the mat. Extend your legs, flex your feet. Sit up straight, roll those shoulders back and down. Inhale those arms all the way up, inhaling gratitude. And then exhale as you drag your hands down to heart center. Releasing whatever does not serve you. Inhale those arms all the way up. Inhaling gratitude. And exhale down again to Anjali Mudra, releasing whatever does not serve you. Inhale all the way up once again. Open up your hearts as you do, and exhale down to Anjali Mudra. Good job. And then from here, slowly inhale those arms up one more time. And then exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips. Reach, 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 reach as you do. And again, if this is too intense, you can be using your block or your bolster in between your calves. Again, do as far as you can with a flat back. Then place your hands on either side of your calves. Inhale halfway up. And exhale down to Dandasana, chin to shin, and then just curl in. Again, if this is too intense, just take your block, place it in between your calves, or take your bolster, place it on your thighs. Dandasana, staff pose, calms our heart rate down. Again, breathe about 3 minutes in yin to be able to open the fascia. So settle in, make sure that you're comfortable. Breathing in and out. Again, we're here for 3 minutes. You may have found some space to move into as we've been folded forward. Maybe move in closer to your thigh. If this is in your practice. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. In and out. And then slowly inhale all the way up. Exhale first. Inhale those arms all the way up once again. And exhale as you open up to the right. Again, east and west. Thumbs are up. Drag that left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Again, you can also have it in between your knees. You can have it on the left side of your knees, but we're opening up our hearts to the side wall, dragging our shoulders back and down in twisted Dandasana. Again, opening up that right oblique as much as possible. Maybe make mudras with both sets of fingers if this is in your practice. Good job. Inhale those arms all the way up once again. And exhale as you open up to the left. And again, drag that right elbow down on the outside of your left knee. Draw that left hand up. Maybe make mudras with both sets of fingers. Place that right elbow on the outside of your left knee or on the inside of your knees or on the outside of your right knee. Wherever you are is perfect, but we're opening those shoulders, opening our hearts to the side wall through the breath. Opening those left obliques as well, releasing toxins. And smile, it's Thursday. Inhale back to center. And exhale then from here, come up to the tops of your mats in Sukhasana. In Sukhasana, we're in crisscross applesauce. Maybe take that bolster or blanket, place it out in front of you. We're going to be moving forward. And again, sitting up straight, making sure that your crown chakra is just above your root chakra. Let's do some heart openers through Kundalini Yoga. So we're going to be placing our hands on our shoulders. We're going to open up to the right as we inhale through our noses, and then we'll open up to the left as we exhale through our mouths, sighing it out. Inhale. Open those shoulders to the side wall and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and place the backs of our hands on our knees. Make mudras with whatever set of fingers you'd like to, either your index fingers, your middle fingers, your ring fingers, your pinky fingers. All of these activate different areas in our body. We could go through that again, but I have some information about that if anyone would like to know. Again, crowns of your heads directly above your root chakras. Maybe close your eyes and gaze inward. Gazing at your third eye. Breathing in and out, and as you breathe in, think, breathe in. As you breathe out, think, breathe out. Again, to allow yourselves to empty your minds, overriding any thoughts that may be coming in. And again, this is a good way to begin a meditation. It's always good to be sitting up so that you don't fall asleep if you're in bed. Clearing your minds, especially before a hectic day. If your sacrum can be elevated just slightly, that's a wonderful thing to do. And then bring back the equilibrium by making sure that that crown is just above your root chakra. Breathing in and out. Good job. And then from here, place your hands on your knees. Inhale that left arm all the way up. Exhale down to the right, onto your right elbow. Drag that left hip down, drag your left shoulder back and down. And again, open up those left obliques. Feeling that energy coursing from your left thigh all the way up through your fingertips. Reaching towards your third eye on the right side. Good job. Inhale back to center. Exhale first. Inhale your right arm all the way up. And exhale down to the left. Again, opening up those right obliques, pointing your fingertips towards your third eye on the left side. Drag that right hip back and down, right shoulder back and down. And again, smile, it's Thursday. Feel that energy coursing from your right thigh all the way up through your fingertips. And smile, it's Thursday. Inhale back to center. And from here, we're going to be listening to a Tibetan bowl meditation. Let's come back to seated. With the backs of your hands on your knees, imagine a white light rising from your root chakra. Beautiful red color to your sacral, orange, to your solar plexus, yellow, to your heart, emerald green, to your throat, turquoise, to your third eye, indigo, chakra, ultraviolet, and shooting white light out to everyone who needs it. Place them on the mat. Roll up into table. In table, our shoulders are above our wrists, our hips are above our knees. And if we look between our feet, our legs, we shouldn't see our feet. Inhale first to cow. I can turn this down just a bit. Again, dragging our spines down, looking up towards your third eye. Exhale as you transition into cat. Drag your spines up, gaze at your navels. Inhale to cow. Again, drag your spines down, open up those hearts, gaze up towards your third eye. And exhale into cat. Again, bending those elbows as you transition. Come back to a flat back. And then from here, place your right elbow on the mat, left elbow on the mat. Sorry, this is really loud. And from here, we're in puppy pose. Again, we have Ardha Mukha Shavasana, which is downward facing dog. This is puppy pose because we're doing it on our elbows and our knees are bent. Again, breathing in and out, dragging those shoulders back and down as you do. You can stay here, opening up that lower back region. Or you can walk your hands forward, dragging your heart down towards the mat in heart to mat pose. Again, opening your shoulders, your our right hip. Swing our legs forward. And then place our mats against the wall so that we can do legs up the wall. We're going to be doing inversions. And again, take your mat, find a wall, make sure that you have enough room above to be able to put your legs up the wall. And maybe make it a little bit more comfortable by placing your blanket or your bolster halfway up if this is in your practice. Don't feel like you have to. Make sure that you have enough room to move into dragonfly. And then place either one of your hips up against the wall, whichever side you want to start with. Inhale first. Exhale. As you extend your legs above you. Actually, I'm going to turn this down before I do. Sorry. Still a little bit loud. Scooch those hips in using your elbows. As close to the wall as you can. In legs straight up. Allowing the circulation to come back down to your vital organs, back down to your brain. And again, this is a perfect position if you have been traveling, either in a car, a plane, or however you travel, because all of our blood circulation goes to our ankles and our feet. But by doing so, it comes back down to our vital organs and our brain. Allows the swelling to stop. Oops, it looks like a mosquito. Darn it, I am so anti getting rid of any insect, but mosquitoes are definitely not in the mix. And I'm pretty bad at doing that. I think he's just going to have to live because unfortunately I've lived in too many developing countries where malaria exists and dengue and all of these other diseases that you can catch from mosquitoes. I don't think we can do that here, but who knows. Anyway, again, hopefully you have not had to move from legs up the wall. The benefits of doing so are enormous. They keep from having varicose veins. It's a natural facelift. Again, breathing in and out. We're usually here for 3 minutes. I don't even know where that mosquito came from. I've never seen a mosquito in Arizona, or at least where we live. That was a big one though. Anyway, you guys probably didn't see it from back there. And I'm glad I didn't get him, but I'm going to have to figure out a way to have him exit this casita after practice. I wonder what the lifespan of a mosquito is. I'm sure it isn't long. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here, in and out. Then slowly inhale, and then exhale as you allow your legs to fall open with gravity as far as you can. Breathing in and out. And again. Open up your hearts as you do so. Keep breathing breathing, allowing those shoulders to come back down towards the mat. Maybe draw your arms overhead. Again, we're in Dragonfly. We're here for 3 minutes, but you might find some space halfway through to be able to open even more. My husband and I saw a beautiful French film yesterday with Juliette Binoche. Oops, there it goes. It's called The Taste of Everything. And it is set in 1886, I believe, or 68 possibly. And it is about French cuisine. It is very, very detailed about different recipes. And the Reverend Sue Frederick recommended this movie to Cyril and I. Well, I am just not having that. You're not going to be around me. I'm sorry, mister. Really, really, really don't want to swat you. But it may come to that, mister. Mosquitoes and scorpions are two of my, I guess, insects that I definitely don't feel sorry for. On the other hand, I had a ladybug that crawled up on my hands as I was doing the tributes a couple days ago. And it was definitely a sign. I can tell you about the sign at some point, but it was so exciting for me. And I was so careful to put him outside. I never see ladybugs in Arizona. I didn't think he wanted to live inside though. Again, you may have found some space to move into in Dragonfly. Maybe open even wider. Inhale as you draw those feet back together. And then exhale as you bend your left knee, dragging the heel of your left foot down the wall. Cross your left ankle underneath your right knee and then press on that left thigh if this is in your practice. You can stay here. We're in pigeon up the wall. Or you can bend that right knee, dragging the sole of your right foot down the wall as far as you can. Again, opening up that left hip. This is more intense. You may feel shaking on your left hip, and that's a good thing. It means that the fascia is opening. Wherever you are is perfect. In resting pigeon. Again, opening up that left hip, releasing any unwanted emotions that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. In resting pigeon up the wall. Anyway, the other actor in this very interesting, beautifully made film that resembles a Monet painting. It looks like the picnic by the lake by Monet in some of the scenes. It's just incredible. Is one of the principal actors in Marseille. He and Gérard Depardieu were the two principal actors, and he plays Gérard Depardieu's son. He's very good looking. He was perfect for the role, and it's won 26 different awards already, and it was made in 2023. It came out just recently on Amazon Prime is, you still have to pay for it, but Amazon Prime, I believe, is $3.99, which is very reasonable. But it's 2 hours and 15 minutes long. Inhale as you extend those legs upward. Exhale as you bend that right knee, dragging the sole of your right foot down the wall. Cross that right ankle underneath your left knee. Press on that right thigh. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your left knee, dragging the sole of your left foot down the wall. Again, opening up that right hip, releasing any unwanted emotion you may be storing there, and smile. The one thing that you will notice in this movie is that they make course after course after course. And I told my husband, who is not a vegetarian as I am, that it was kind of hard to watch as a vegetarian because they ate tons of different kinds of meat, obviously, and fish and poultry and pretty much everything that you can imagine, but then also some incredible vegetables as well. It was, and then of course they had all these different selections of wine that still exist today. And they would say, oh, this wine is from 40 years before, 1868 or whenever it was. And they would be admiring the wines that were Burgundy wines, as well as Saint-Estèphe. They came from Bordeaux as well as anyway, it was just so fascinating. So I highly recommend it. And I must say, again, Cyril loved it so much more than I did, just because he can taste those dishes in his mouth, just because they're still dishes that exist today. These are the people who were developing them at the time, which is pretty amazing. Inhale, those legs straight up. And then exhale as you place the soles of your feet together, dragging the blades of your feet down the wall into Baddha Konasana once again. This should be a bit easier, kind of far out from the wall. There we go. Again, breathing in and out. One thing that was so fascinating to me is that these dishes that they were preparing were so involved in terms of the different casseroles and frying pans and oven space that they needed, and they would go from one thing to the other with no dishwashers. I don't know how they kept the kitchen looking so gorgeous at all times, but they must have. Plus, the water was drawn from a well. They used ice to make baked Alaska. They made ice cream for the baked Alaska, but they churned the ice cream. They got the ice, I believe, from trucks that would come around and deliver ice. Just amazing. All of the things that we have these days that are so much easier, but nothing tastes as good as it used to, I'm sure. It's also available on Apple TV, I believe, but I think it's $5.99 on Apple TV, if I remember correctly. Again, if you'd like to, you can press on your thighs, maybe pushing your knees into the wall, dragging those shoulders back and down, opening up as much as you can in Baddha Konasana. Inhale, both legs straight up again. And then exhale as you draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys as you do. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then using the strength of your arms, come up and pull your bolster, your blanket back to the back of your mat. Roll over onto your backs, extend your legs below you. Make sure that you have enough room for your legs as they're extended. And then bend your knees, grab onto your block. Place your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push your hips up, placing the block underneath you on the highest, second or third levels. Again, supported bridge. You can also do this without a block by walking your shoulders under, clasping your hands in prayer, and pushing your heels into the mat to rise higher. But I always like to do this supported bridge because we can also walk our feet out and draw our arms overhead into a T formation or a mushroom formation with a deeper stretch. Again, breathing in and out as we do. This should feel really good. Again, if you've been hiking a lot, putting a lot of pounding pressure on that lower back area, this is such a great way to stretch it out. Along with a rack that goes upside down that my husband always uses. But I prefer this. Slowly draw those arms down beside you. Walk your feet in. Inhale as you push your hips up. Remove the block. And exhale down again. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and place our feet as wide as the mat. Arms are out east and west. Inhale first. Exhale down to the left. In windshield wipers, working towards getting those knees onto the mat, onto the floor. Maybe place that left foot on top of your right thigh if this is in your practice. Looking off to the right side in windshield wipers. Breathing in and out. Opening up your hips, your thighs as you do. Slowly release that left foot. Inhale your knees back to center. And exhale down to the right. Again, placing that right foot on top of your left thigh. If this is in your practice, in windshield wipers, wherever you are is perfect. Looking off to the left if this is in your practice. Breathing in and out in windshield wipers. slowly release that right foot. Inhale your knees back to center. And then draw them in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. Cross that right leg over left. Wrap your feet. Arms are out east and west. Inhale first. Exhale down to the left once again. Again, look over that right shoulder. Full body twist. We're releasing whatever toxins may still remain as we do. Keep breathing. Your breath is your power. Inhale back to center. Unwrap, unwind. Give yourselves a hug. Then cross that left leg over right. Wrap your feet. Arms are out east and west. Inhale first. Exhale down to the right. Look over that left shoulder. Feel those left obliques opening, releasing whatever may be stored there. Again, make sure that you drink lots of water after any practice with twists so that you can eliminate whatever toxins may have been released into the bloodstream. Inhale back to center, unwrap, unwind. Give yourselves a hug. Inhale through your noses, side out. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And with that intention, allow your legs to come out as wide as the mat or wider. Arms are down beside your torso, palms are up to receive, down to ground, starting to relax. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your knees, relax your thighs. Relax your hips, relax your torsos, relax your fingers. Relax your hands, relax your wrists, relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, relax your upper arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your necks, relax your jaws, relax your cheeks. Relax your foreheads. Relax the crowns of your heads. Just relax. Start to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes by wiggling your toes and maybe touching each finger with your thumb. Reach your arms overhead. Extend through your feet, giving yourselves a full body stretch and filling your lungs with your breath. Then exhale as you draw those knees in for one final compassionate hug, rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then, using the strength of your arms, come back to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Legs are crossed. Hands are in Anjali Mudra. Heads are bowed in honor of your practices. From the place deep in my soul that I know to be pure and true, I bow to and honor that same place that resides within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me on this beautiful Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Oh, thank you all. I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong to end practice. I think that today is the first day that I truly don't feel like I have anything in my lungs anymore, which is very exciting. contagious. I still have had something in my upper respiratory area. So today I feel great, which is wonderful. So